Hello and welcome back to more SweetiClub podcast.
Oh, well, alright then.
Yeah, we are starting off quite badly because some of our members aren't here yet. Alright, yeah. So, I think the first thing that,
Cortans 101.
might as well start with the fun bit of generating an AI story.
Oh, God.
Hmm.
No. 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 No.
Yes.
What?
Oh, we've been doing the AI stories for the past two podcasts. They are funny. They're the funniest things in the world. It's like you can,
I still haven't watched those previous two.
yeah, you went there. You can pretty much just go on Google and just type in an AI story, and it just pops up. Poof, there. If someone else would like to do it, I would actually be very grateful because my dyslexia really kicks in hard, and I'm like, I cannot read.
Dyslexia.
Dyslexia.
Being
You
in the
remind me of a
do it,
YouTuber I
but
watch.
I don't want to read that. It comes up with some cursed stuff, man. It comes up with... Oh, God.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what AIs do.
Oh, I see.
Little shotgun that's called the sausage.
Alrighty, here's one.
The
It's-
American bratwurst.
The
Alright.
sausage.
Here we go. We got a story of it's a fairy tale. Becky Fluster and the Three Kind Toads. A fairy tale by random writer.
What, is this literally just, in a nutshell,
An AI. It's an
Snow White and Seven Doors, except it's the flusterable Becky and the Three Toads?
It's just pretty much you type in whatever name you want, or you just let it automatically generates whatever heck you want, and it creates a story. This is a completely computer thing, so it will be funny as hell, and it will sound just wait and see. Once upon a time, there was an intelligent girl called Becky Fluster. She was on her way to see her Flirtle Humble, when she decided to take a shortcut through the Penrose Woods. It was not long before Becky got lost. She looked around, but all she could see were trees. Nervously, she felt into her bag for her favorite toy, Dolly, but Dolly was nowhere to be found. Becky began to panic. She felt sure she had packed Dolly. To make matters worse, she was starting to feel hungry. Unexpectedly, she saw a kind toad dressed in a purple t-shirt disappearing into the trees. How odd, thought Becky. For the want of anything better to do, she decided to follow the particularly dressed toad. Perhaps he could tell him the way out of the forest. Eventually, Becky reached a clearing. She found herself surrounded by houses made of different sorts of food. There was a house made from parsnips, and a house made from toffees, and a house made from cupcakes, and a house made from crisps.
What?
A house made of cum.
What?
Say,
You did not need to point that out. Jesus.
So, would you rather have someone else read the story for you?
Yes. I'm just like,
Can I do it?
it's quite long, you still got quite a while to go.
I don't mind.
Hey, where the fuck is it anyways?
You just go to
It's
plot.
an AI generated thing on Google.
Yeah, you go to plot generator and you just type in whatever type of story you want, and you just type in or just on my random words, and then you get the story. And it's like Becky could feel her tummy grumbling. Looking at the houses did nothing to ease her hunger. Hello, she called. Is anyone there? Nobody replied. Becky looked at the roof of the closest house and wondered if it would be rude to eat somebody else's chimney. Obviously, it would be impolite to eat a whole house, but perhaps it would be considered acceptable to nibble the odd fixture or lick the odd fitting in a time of need.
Could someone send me the link real quick because I want to make sure I'm on the right thing.
The most terrifying gun name, the sausage.
It's on my phone. I just need a.
No, I just want the link so I know I'm on the right website.
I'm scared.
Mine now.
What's this?
That's the story that I'm currently reading and struggling to read.
Wow. That's not that long of a story. I read fan fictions longer than that.
Yeah, it's just a short AI story.
Is this like meant to be like a script, like a movie script,
No,
or
it's
is it
just
meant to be like a book?
it's a
If
book.
it's read like a book,
It's a
then
book.
they do a really bad job at making paragraphs because they're like, ah, yes, this is a paragraph. Nobody replied.
It's
To
a
make it so it's easy to read.
it's
No, because it's AI generated.
it's a book.
The books.
They're bad, but it's AI
I've read
generated.
books with better style.
It's AI generated. What do you expect?
It needs to look clean. Like if you go fast, like if you I don't know, like when you hold down the mouse wheel and you can just slide up without moving your hands.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one blur. You don't
Yeah,
see indents.
yeah. I was looking at it on my phone because so that's why I was like going slowly because I had to scroll up with me using my phone to read it.
So the feeling crusty
Blah.
spoon, my salad fingers.
Frosty the Snowman and Salad Fingers. Wow, that's a weird fan fiction.
Frosty the Snowman and Salad Fingers. No.
So do you want to read it, Cameron, or
Yeah, where were you at?
I was at?
Sounds like you lost your spot.
Yeah, I have. I can't remember where I.
Great job. I love the story. 10 out of 10 would watch again.
Oh, here it is. Here it is.
What?
I finished at the nibbling odd fixture or lick the odd fitting in a time of need.
Or down was that?
It's just below. Nobody replied. This is the next paragraph. That's where I
Oh.
finished.
Wow, right there. Huh. Okay, so you want me to read the next paragraph after that, right?
Yeah. Go ahead.
A cackle broke through the air, giving Becky a fright. A witch jumped into the space in front of the houses. She was carrying a cage, and in that cage was Dolly. Dolly, shouted Becky. She turned to the witch. That's my toy. I don't like
What?
accents. Accents are annoying. I'm reading the thing, so shush. Hey Becky, do you want to read the lines while I read the main thing?
Alright, so do you want me to do like myself and the witch? Okay.
Yeah, you do that line I just read, the one that says Dolly.
Alright. Give Dolly back!
Wait, cried Becky.
No, not on your Nelly.
Said the witch.
At least let my Dolly out of that cage.
That says at least let Dolly out of that cage, not my Dolly out of the cage. Dyslexic 100.
That's what it says. At least let Dolly out of the cage.
Yeah, you said at least let my Dolly out of the cage. There is no my.
She's and she's pissed.
like.
Before she could reply, 3 kinds of toads rushed in from a footpath on the other side of the clearing. Becky recognized one of the purple t-shirts that she'd seen earlier. The witch seemed to recognize him too.
Hello, big toad.
Said the witch.
Good morning.
Princess and the
The
Frog.
toad noticed Dolly.
Who's this? That's Dolly.
explain which. I kind of really want to do the voice of the toad. Because it...
Go on then. Go on then.
Wait,
Princess
should I
and
give him Kermit, my best Kermit, or should I do something like, I don't know, my best impression of a,
You
you
can
know,
you
a
can
New
do
Yorker?
you
yeah.
can do whatever you want. You can do Kermit or
You got a New Yorker, or you got like, I like Kermit, nope.
You know?
probably Kermit because he's close to like a toad, isn't he?
But Kermit's a frog, not a toad.
Hmm.
What?
Wait.
Did he, what?
Wow, Kermit the Frog is not a toad. That is just
What fucking frog?
only 200 IQ
Oh,
revelation.
I'm gonna give him a bunch of random accents. Yeah.
Go for like the New Yorker then if you feel like. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I'm walking you. Where are we? We're at. Let's see. Wait.
You're at O'Dolly.
Taxi!
That's
Taxi!
Oh, great! I really want to do the I'm like, why do the New Yorker? Eh? Oh, Dolly, it would look lovely in my house. It's goes British, but there is no British except you. You are the only Brit.
I am.
Yada yada.
I am the only Brit here.
Give it to me, demanded the toad. The witch shook her head.
Dolly, you staying with me? Excuse me?
Becky interrupted.
Dolly lives with me and not in a cage.
The big toad ignored her. Is there nothing you'll trade? He asked the witch. Oh. Because I'm just used to there being a quote every single sentence. Okay. The witch thought for a moment and then said,
I do like entertainment. I will lease him to anybody who can eat a whole front door.
by the way, your dyslexic messed up the first sentence again. It's I do like to be entertained. It's instead of I do like entertainment.
Ugh.
Dyslexic 1000.
I can't help it, alright?
You're
Perhaps.
Princess and the Frog looking head ass.
Big Toad looked at the house made from crisp and said, no problem. I could eat an entire house made from crisp if I wanted to. Nothing, said the next Toad. I could eat 2 houses.
There's no need to show off,
said the witch. Just wait.
I think that's
They're missing the next quote.
Yeah. Just eat one front door and I'll let you have Dolly.
Oh yeah. That bugs me. The fact that there's no
beginning quote.
Yeah, start quote.
Yeah, that threw me off as well.
I'm like, wait, what? Becky watched, feeling very worried. She didn't want the witch to give Dolly to Big Toad. She didn't think Dolly would like living with a kind of toad. I messed up. Away from her house and all her other toys. The other 2 toads watched while Big Toad put on his bib and withdrew a knife and a fork from his pocket. Wait, how big is his pocket?
How did the toad manage to fit a fork and knife in his pocket?
This must be like Alice in the Wonderland kind of toads.
Definitely.
Please. That needs Biggie fucking cheese. Please.
The other 2 toads watched while Big Toad put... Well, I already read that.
Yeah.
I tend to reread a lot. I'll eat this whole house. What was that? My voice goes from 1 to next. Okay. Said the Big Toad. Just you watch. Big Toad pulled off a corner of the front door of the house made from toffees. He gulped it down, smiling, and went back for more. And more. and more.
There's a
Eventually, Big Toad started to get bigger. Just a little bit bigger at first, but after a few more forkfuls of toffees, he grew to the size of a large snowball. He was every bit as round. He just joined. It is that person. Neat. I really wanted to do that, you know? I don't know, I'm going to Kermit again. Angry. Yeah.
Snowball.
I'm very confused.
feeling your
Oh, we
foot.
are reading a AI generated story, I guess.
So where are we at? You're saying, I don't feel too good.
Yes.
Mr. Stark.
I don't feel too good, Mr. Stark.
Oh,
Yeah,
I don't feel
I don't feel too good, said the big toad. Suddenly, he started to roll. He'd grown so round that he could no longer balance. Help! He cried as he rolled down the slope into the forest. Big Toad never finished eating the front door made of toffees, and Dolly remained trapped in the witch's cage. Average Toad stepped up. What? What happened?
Front door made of toffee? What?
fly my
Yeah, the doors are made of toffees.
I'd eat that.
There's a house made of toffee, a house made of crisps, and a house made of
Oh, it's
something else.
that thing where flipping 2 children got molested by a witch.
Yeah.
It's called Hansel and Gretel.
Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an AI though.
Know your name.
No, that is not it.
Yeah. So it is probably a plastic Barbie from 1990 being captured by a witch from Hansel and Gretel with the the frogs or toads from what's that? Wait, trying
Or where
to
the
Meet the
two
Robinsons.
got
You're gonna
molested.
hear me cough a lot. No, I do not have corona.
Corona. What?
I sure have
What?
one.
I finished cleaning the
Okay,
bed
well-
and I had Lysol everywhere.
Oh no.
Back to reading The Thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
Hazel.
You were saying that average
Average
toads.
Toad stepped up and approached the house made up from cupcakes. Wait, I'm just going to quickly double check. Is there a smaller toad? I want
What?
to see. Is there some? Yeah, there's a little toad. Yeah. I'll yeah. Okay. What?
I'll eat this whole
Yeah,
house.
I'll eat this whole house," said the average toad. "Just you watch." Average Toad pulled off a corner from the front door and went. It's like I have dyslexia, except I don't. I just reread too fast.
I have the urge to eat
The f-
ass.
Wait, hold
Let's have the
on.
Actually, yeah, I do have the urge to eat after school snacks.
Arctic, hold on. Hold on. You said in chat, he'll eat Becky. Do you realize how wrong that sounds?
Yeah.
Before.
And you still said it.
Yeah.
Are you not ashamed of yourself?
Nope.
Would we like to continue the story? Yes, or no?
Yes.
Yay or nay?
Yay.
1 yay,
Yay! Okay.
2 yay.
Yay.
Okay,
Yay.
majority vote say yay. Okay, let's continue. From the front door of the house made from cupcakes. She gulped it down, smiling, and went back for more. Wait, average Toad's a girl?
Apparently.
What? They really need to step up their game. From a toadstool to a regular stool.
Oh my god.
Jiggle too.
What?
Nothing. Continue
Finish
the
the
story.
story, he says. Keep pausing, he does.
Continue the story, they say. Pausing, I do. And more. And more. After a while, which Toad started to look a little queasy. She grew greener and greener. A woodcutter walked into the clearing. "What's this bush doing here?" he asked. "I'm not a bush, I'm a toad," said the average toad. "A talk!" exclaimed the woodcutter. "Those talking bushes are the worst kind.
Talking
Better
lazy
take it away before somebody gets hurt." "No, wait!" cried the average toad.
Talking
As
lazy
the woodcutter picked her up, but the woodcutter ignored her cries and carried the toad away under his arm. The average toad never finished
end.
eating that front door made from cupcakes and dollar maid trapped in the witch's cage. A little toad stepped up and approached the house made from crisp. "Like this whole house." "Wow, it's Minnie Mouse. Only like Minnie Mouse. I came in 2 acts. I can't think. "Yeah, I'll eat this whole house," said the little toad. "Just you watch." Little Toad pulled off a corner of the front door of the house made from the crisp. He gulped it down, smiling, and went back for more. And more. And more.
That's what she said.
Oh,
They definitely
Yes,
gonna become.
sir.
They're definitely gonna become after more and more.
Why are you thinking these
That
thoughts?
wasn't a really good one.
haven't
That,
either.
that one is just. That was an iffy one. Meh. Not funny. 2 out of 10. Hey, guess what?
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 Get back to the story.
Okay.
Yes, get back to the story. Yeah, he keeps pausing.
And you guys are the ones who keep talking, which means I have to pause. Because that's just being polite.
So let's all stay muted.
May I continue now?
Yes, go on.
Yes.
Right. After
Yes.
5 or 6 platefuls, Little Toad started to fidget uncomfortably on the spot. He stopped eating crisp for a moment, and then grabbed another forkful. But before he could eat it, there came an almighty roar. A bottom burp louder than a rocket taking off propelled Little Toad into the sky. Right. Ag. I don't say that. Cried the little toad. "I'm scared of heights." And the little toad was never seen again. Wow. Oh, yeah.
Is
Little
that the end?
Toad never finished eating the front door made from the crisp and dollar maid trapped in the witch's cage.
That's it.
Said the witch.
I win. I get to keep Dolly. Not so fast.
Said Becky.
There's still one front door to go. The front door of the house made from parsnips. And I haven't had a turn yet. I don't have to give you a turn.
Laughed the witch.
My games, my rules.
The woodcutter's voice carried through the forest. "I think you should give her a chance. It's only fair,"
Fine.
said the witch.
But you saw what happened to the toads. She won't last long. I'll be right back.
"Oh," said Becky.
What?
Said the witch.
Where's your sense of impatience? I thought you wanted Dolly back.
Becky ignored the witch and gathered a hefty pile of sticks. She came back from the clearing and started a small campfire. Carefully, she broke off a piece of the door of the house made from parsnips and toasted it over the fire. Once she had cooked it and cooled it just a little, she took a bite. She quickly devoured the whole piece. Becky sat down on a nearby log.
You fail!
Cackled the witch.
You were supposed to eat the whole door. I haven't finished.
Explained Becky.
I'm just waiting for my food to go down.
Ah, yes, food. When Becky's food had digested, she broke off another piece of the door made from parsnips. Once more, she toasted her food over the fire and waited for it to cool just a little. She ate it at a luxurious pace, and then waited for it to digest. Eventually, after several sittings, Becky was down to the final piece of the dough made from parsnips. Carefully, she toasted it and allowed it to cool just a little. She she finished her final course. Becky had eaten the entire front door of the house made from pasta. The witch stamped her foot angrily.
You must have tricked me.
She said,
I don't reward cheating.
"Wait, oh, I don't think so," said a voice. It was the woodcutter, who walked back into the clearing carrying his axe. This little girl won fair and square. Now hand over Dolly, or I will chop your broomstick in half. The witch looked horrified. She grabbed her broomstick and placed it behind her. Then, huffling, she opened the door of the cage. Becky hurried over and grabbed Dolly, checking that her favorite toy was all right. Fortunately, Dolly was unharmed. Becky thanked the woodcutter and grabbed a quick souvenir and hurried on to meet Flirtle. Wait, who's Flirtle? Is that like Squirtle except he flirts? It says squirts.
No, it's from the first AI story we did.
What am I listening to?
You're listening to an AI-generated story brought to you by an AI, and it all happens to be evolved around Becky.
Yeah, all AI stories are revolved around me. It's just funny.
Coincidence? I think not. It was starting to get dark. When Becky got to Flirtle's house, her through her.
Having a stroke. Someone call 911.
It's the AI is giving me a stroke. It says this: when Becky got to Flirtle's house, comma, her threw her arms around her. That's a lot of hers within the span of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words. Ah, yes. Her. Let's see. It would have been she threw her arms around her, or it, or whatever it is. Is Flirtle a girl or a boy?
Flirtle's a boy.
Gender.
Yeah, it'd be she threw her arms around him.
Oh, I ship.
You want me to do Flirtle?
You want Flirtle to be Kermit?
Can do.
I was so worried, cried Flirtle. You're very late. As Becky described her day, she could tell that Flirtle didn't believe her. So she grabbed a napkin from her pocket. What's that? Asked Flirtle. Becky unwrapped a doorknob made from toffees.
Pudding.
She said. Flirtle almost fell over in it. Wait.
In disbelief.
Flirtle almost fell off her whatever chair. Then the end. This thing has the worst grammar ever.
It's an AI. What do you
I can tell a
expect?
story.
I'd expect it to be proper and perfect.
I can tell a story with no script.
Go. Once upon a time, the end.
Wow.
Whoa.
No, for real. Would you guys like to hear a story or no?
Okay.
Perhaps.
Okay, bet. Let me think of a topic. Ooh, I know. Okay. Should Charlie narrate it? Nah, I don't have the time for that. Once upon a time, there was no time. There was no space. There wasn't anything but 2 balls of light. And then they turned into children. Children of the light? They weren't entirely human, no. They were a little odd. Anyway, these children were named Sally and May. Sally and May were best of friends. They weren't related at all. And so, as they played, they gave the universe life. And as they grew up, the universe expanded. And this is where we are today. However, as the 2 girls grew, they also got into a lot of fights. And they decided to not be friends anymore, which caused a terrible tear in the universe. and a lot of the mortals were devastated. How could this be? Is the world ending? Is this where everyone dies? So, one mortal named Jonathan decided to go and talk to the two girls. He was a musician. He was a musician. So, he took his music box and he was on his way. Now, how does one play a music box? Well, he was also a little bit of a wizard. So he would program the music box to play what he wanted, and that music, joyful, sad, would influence whoever listened to it. So it took him 3 days and 2 nights until he finally reached the two girls, who were, as expected, fighting. As he called out so that they could listen to him, nothing happened. He kept calling, shouting, performing magical tricks, even singing, but they didn't listen. And then he remembered his music box. So he took it out and he played a nice little song. But it didn't work. How could this be? How could my magic possibly be failing me at this crucial moment? He asked. Don't criticize me for that word.
That's alright.
As he turned to leave, the two girls looked at him. He had been crying. His tears left a little gap in the universe. The two girls looked at each other, and then looked at him with pity. Pardon me, sir, one of them asked. He turned around to look at them. Do you need something? He sighed. Well, it was more so if you two needed something. See, all your fighting has caused this tear in the universe, and everybody is worried. Is there anything you can do? The two girls looked at each other. No, we aren't exactly friends anymore. He sighed. Can you at least make an agreement to try and fix this tear? They looked at each other, and then they looked at him. Give us a moment, they said. So they walked a little bit away from the small little wizard, and they talked to each other. And then they laughed. They looked at the little wizard and said, how did you, a pathetic little mortal, get here? And then one of them laughed. The other girl laughed along. The wizard was perplexed. They were just red in the face, mad at each other before. How could they be laughing? So the wizard took his thought and... Wait, crap. It sounded better in my head. So he asked the very question he thought of. And they replied, well, we both shared one thing in common. We find it very funny that a weak little mortal like you could do something such as please two gods or creators or whatever you think about, if you think anything at all. And then the two laughed. He pushed that little insult aside and then asked, so with that agreement, are you going to fix the tear in the universe? And the two replied, yes, on one condition, that every generation on Earth, there would be one little wizard, weak, pathetic, an underdog, and maybe even a loser. And there would always be that tear in the universe. However, every time the little wizard, or witch if it was a female, spoke to the two gods, it would close a little. However, if the wizard or witch failed to do so, it would grow, and grow a lot. So, you never know who that could be. Or, it might just be you. The end. I don't know. I improv that entire thing.
Wow.
Hey, Becky, I found out who I was talking to.
Oh,
I was talking to Julie about the bone thinger.
Yeah. I'll do that request now. So yeah, here's the request for me to say bone finger.
It's thinger.
But
Thinger.
bone
When-
finger. Thing.
Yeah, in one of the channels, like, Julie made a thing. I'm like, is it another dragon? No. Is it a bird elk? No. Pokemon? No. And I'm like, ooh, ribs. And she ended up saying, bone thinger. Me. Ah, yes. The bone thinger.
The bone
And
thinger.
the funniest thing was to me is that I'm like,
I made something
and
truly cursed.
yeah, okay, fine. And I ended up quoting her bone thing, and I'm like, I just thought if someone didn't know what the name for the bone with the aw, and they just said, "Oh, your bone thing is hard," it would be hilarious. I'm like, maybe with a British accent or an Australian. I'm gonna put that in a request for Becky to say bone thinger.
The
That's
bone
hilarious.
thinger.
Ooh, could you pass me the bone thinger?
The bone
Yeah,
thinger.
bone thinger. Yeah, the bone thinger.
Do not know the original Pokemon theme song.
Wait,
I didn't
Yeah, I
watch
didn't
it.
watch Pokemon. I watched Ren and Stimpy, Animaniacs, and SpongeBob.
I just watched the Becky Tales and Tom and Jerry.
Tom and Jerry
There's
is amazing.
United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti,
Panama,
Jamaica,
Jamaica,
Peru,
Peru,
Republic Dominican,
Oh,
Cuba,
God,
Caribbean,
no,
Dominican,
no.
Puerto Rico, Colombia, Venezuela, Honduras, Guyana, and still.
Guatemala, Bolivia, then Argentina, then Ecuador, Chile, Brazil, Costa Rica, Belize, Nicaragua, Bermuda, Bahamas, Tobago, San Juan, Paraguay, Uruguay, and French Guiana, Barbados, and Guam. And I'll stop.
No lines,
Dude,
That
I
is
remembered most
amazing.
of my
I remember.
South America countries
I remember the
that
Pokemon intro.
for
but
my geography class.
I'm just surprised that you guys don't
you
know this.
Say goodbye.
I'm not doing that. I already sang it wrong the last one. I'm like, nope. You're not following me
I'm
this
scared of
time.
what I'm gonna have.
You go to a Comic Con and you just sing the first part of Pokemon. Everyone
Everybody
in the
will start
room-
singing.
Everyone.
I
Everyone.
something even more cursed.
Yeah, Jonathan
Yeah,
Young
sure. You
sings
just
with
made a
like
longer
the
gun. Okay, good enough.
Jonathan
Next story,
sings with
done.
like the original singer that did the original song, and I'm like, when I saw it, I was like, yes. Okay.
Copyright, copyright.
What do you mean
Yeah.
copyright?
Copyright.
Copyright.
Well, as long
my
as we don't play
ears.
the music,
Right.
it's fine. We can sing it all we want.
Yeah, we can sing
Well,
it.
that's kind of funny.
Just no music.
Speaking of copyright,
That's what I did.
someone made like
Speaking of which,
a
I need to
really
switch off of my
off,
phone.
out of tune version of this one song, and it still got copyrighted for some reason because someone was really,
Oh,
really pissed off.
where did ours go? Oh, hello.
I don't know.
It's
Come
not
now.
copyright. It's not
Yeah,
copyright if it's not sung the exact same way.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't.
just make it change the key into like what?
Higher octave.
Wait, what key? What key is it in?
Hello? There it is.
Let me check. Hold on. I think if GarageBand.
Because
will
if
let
it isn't
me-
in B flat, sing it in concert B flat, or is it concert B flat? Yeah.
It's in C major.
Yeah.
C major's quite high.
Is that transposed or is it like not transposed?
I'm making a masterpiece, so don't mind me.
I have no
did it on
clue.
GarageBand. It is a C major. I think the 4th octave.
Yeah, just sing it in B flat.
Are you singing?
I just read
B
what
flat.
B flat is like very deep. Even I can't sing that deep.
Oh my god, just can't wait.
Well, it depends if you're in treble clef or if you're in bass clef. And treble
I'm a
clef
pop
for trumpets,
soprano.
it is C because you have to go up 2 half steps to get to C because someone thought the C trumpet sounded the best. So you're like, cool. Now we have to transpose. Cool, we know. A good story. End of it.
God, I'm making monstrosities. I want to die now.
Cool. Duct tape.
Wait. I'm gonna pull an Alistair cast. Can someone pass me the duct tape, please?
Wait, what? What?
And a
No.
chair.
What?
And then can someone else get blue?
Things are heating up in the SweetiClub.
Don't tie me up. Please don't tie me. No. No.
Not you.
I volunteer for tribute.
What's going on?
But no, hold up.
I need
No,
duct tape.
no. No.
What's going
It's
on?
not like that.
Explain to me
I
what's going on.
volunteered to be tied to a chair. I don't see what's inappropriate about that.
Oh no, all their minds are in the gutter. But I have no idea what the situation is going on. All I know is I'm sitting in a chair with no ropes, but I'm fine.
sitting in
Did you hear that?
No,
Fan artist of YouTube? I
it's
offered to be tied to a chair, and there's absolutely nothing inappropriate about that.
I love how
Yes,
we're
and Fiction
talking and
100.
I'm just playing
I'm
a
getting to it.
Where-
movie on my phone.
we were talking about when Alistair took over SweetiCast, which if Alistair did now, he would probably tie up all of us to a chair and probably gag me like he did with Ashley. That's why I'm like, wait, what? No.
Boring.
It was to raise money for Ed's mum. It was a charity fund.
I don't think
Cause,
that's a fair trade. Being gagged to get raise money.
Yeah.
That just sounds a lot like a
Sounds
certain
fair.
hub that starts with corn, except without the C.
This is going south so badly. So we,
Oh yeah, it already has been. It always has been.
yeah, alright.
Wow.
I
Copyright.
hate you. I hate you. I hate
Copyright
you.
That copyright line is gonna be iconic.
Absolutely.
The hashtag
I've already
copyright.
tried
Copyright line.
Alright,
You know, I don't know. I'm gonna sound so childish. There's this YouTuber. His name is Viantastic, and he sung a ad. He sung a song on about what is it? UFG copyright or whatever. And it was called Copyright Free. And it's not
It
the
got
best
copyrighted.
song, but the beat is a bop.
Oh,
The B is a bop. So you like
Beatboxing.
jazz?
Bop.
Bob Sponge, boy me Bob.
you
You
remember
like
like
jazz?
Angel doing like that
I do like jazz,
beatbox?
actually.
It was like so yeah.
Do you like rock jazz or do you like swing jazz?
I like swing.
It cannot
as
be
in
free
Duke
jazz.
Ellington
Free jazz is free jazz is not that good. Giant steps, that's pretty decent to listen to.
Right, so
Duke Ellington.
I need to Google who's Duke Ellington. Is he a specific player?
Yo! Oh my god!
American composer.
How
Let's
about-
see.
Oh
Here's an idea.
my gosh.
So
He's another father of jazz.
we
He's
got our
another
first,
dead person.
Hang
He's
on.
another dead person.
hang on, wait. As what were you saying?
Where is it? Where's my death notebook thingy? I need to write this man's name down.
As what were you saying?
Oh, good, you're fulfilling my
Oh,
request.
before I
want
was
to
so
die.
rudely interrupted by Duke Ellington trivia.
Yeah.
Oh please.
What were you saying?
SweetiClub has its first movie night coming up, and just impressions on what we're going to be watching.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
Beepus.
we're gonna be doing a movie.
We're watching The Conjuring.
Well, no.
We've already decided what we're watching.
What
it is
are
a
we
little
watching?
80s ditty made in Canada
No.
by the Canadian animation firm Nelvana, which the movie night is called Rock and Rule. Again, it was produced
Rock
by
and
Nelvana back in the 80s. And if you don't know who Nelvana is, they turned into the animation studio that did Treasure Planet.
Ooh.
No, any of them.
I loved the
Um,
Treasure Planet. It was a very underrated movie. It was a Disney
Yeah.
movie.
Rock and Rule could have been a very underrated gem. I have done a preliminary screening just to make sure it would be okay with all of the SweetiClub audience, and there's nothing too bad in it. But
Gun.
oh my god, this movie cannot decide what pace it wants to take.
Okay. Well, yeah,
Here
we'll
The
be.
read the
one positive credit I can give it, and I don't want to spoil anything for anyone because you need to experience this with fresh virgin eyes just like I did.
Spoiler.
But it has, hands down, the greatest villain entrance in all of animation history.
I doubt it, but I will look at it.
Well, we'll be doing a movie night.
Trying to incite my wrath,
Yes.
but I have the patience of a Taoist.
And also the looks of an idiot.
Oh.
Oh.
Josh, are you looking in a mirror again? What did I tell you about me?
Oh.
So what did I miss?
Things got
Damn.
spicy.
Think
What did I miss?
Someone
people
put
getting
too much habanero sauce.
people
Step
getting
you
burnt.
again.
People
Execute.
getting
Who spilled the hot sauce on their screen?
Where's
You did.
people
I did
getting
nothing.
people getting burnt.
All I said was 50 barrette cow.
Don't.
And a spy shot.
People getting toxic.
Can we chill down on this please? Antarctic number no.
What did I
You know exactly what
We
you
are
did.
not discussing.
do? So sweet.
I hired a hitman to kill me. Or what was it? I took a hit out on myself. Which,
What?
a quick comment to the r/no sleep community.
Oh my god.
I have read many of the submissions on that subreddit. I thoroughly enjoy many of the submissions on that subreddit. But I took a hit out on myself is not amongst them, and shame on all of you for allowing it into your ranks.
You're so mean.
For your transgressions, I'm minus 50 points from house no sleep,
Oh.
and may the elder
Oh.
gods take pity upon your souls.
Oof.
I know they take pity upon you.
I serve them. They don't pity me. They're omniscient. They're indifferent.
They're plotting to kill you.
They're both.
Me shoot a quick message to our upcoming and new resident artist and see if she has any requests.
Oh yeah, I got this art contest going. Oh
What
yeah.
did I just hear?
Maestro, someone clapping. Maestro will make this quick announcement. SweetiClub is celebrating its 100 members. We had 100 members on our Discord. Yay!
Yes.
Nice.
Congratulations!
Now, as is customary amongst my people.
Who are you? Who do you think you are? To talk to me
He
like
is the
I am
king.
lower than you.
He
Yeah.
is a dictator.
He's
the dictator.
And the queen is higher
As
than the
I
king.
was
The
saying.
king is still higher than the pleb.
As is customary among my
No
people,
man has power when they're married.
We must now commence in the 100-person laser tag match.
No!
What?
Not
Wait
it.
a minute, what?
Only instead of laser tag,
It's real bullets.
it's live ammunition. And
What?
everybody gets
That's
two
why I
shots.
say not it.
I'm gonna bring that nice 50 barrette cow.
There's
and
so
the
much.
spy gear from the spy shop.
We're getting so
Dude, you're
much
doing the wrong kind of
chaos.
ammunition.
That your
You're supposed
friend
to do
just so
nukes.
happens to have laying around for you. Oh, good for you!
Casually walks in with a flamethrower and a minigun.
Casually walks in with the Tsar Bomba.
Casually walks in with a splatter shot from Splatoon.
Oh, yeah.
Casually
Czar
walked
Bomba's
in
still
with
bigger.
Christian Bale as you all fuck around with his scenery.
Don't you mean casually walk in with the Holy Thibel?
The Holy
No,
Bible?
no.
What?
The Holy
Yeah,
Bible?
the-
What the fuck is that?
Either that or Mr. Clean. What do you want?
Wait, I have
Mr.
an idea,
Clean.
you guys.
Mr.
I already know what to do, and it's gonna be amazing. Let's all attack the king.
Yes.
Meh. I'd rather not overrule the Tsar. Because we all know how that worked out for the Russians.
Ooh.
Okay, so then you can go
Come back,
and, I don't know, live your pathetic life. We're gonna go attack the king.
No.
You
the
weaklings
people
with
behind
the
the
piano. What? Sorry.
You sound
I'm over here jamming out, with Charlie,
Epic.
Jam with Charlie, You know
Is that
Charlie
what the
from
kids
Jam
are
with
calling
Charlie?
it nowadays?
you.
Yeah, there's
I
Charlie.
don't know, man. Seems kind of gay.
I don't know what you're talking about. Ooh, I know a love song, but I need someone else to duet it with.
What's the
Well,
love
what is
song?
the love song? Is it by like Frank Sinatra? Love,
Is it
No.
Hey,
some?
watch it. No, it's
What
Nat
is
King
it?
Cole.
you can't
It's
duet
called-
on Frank Sinatra.
It's called Unworthy of Your
Someone
Love,
already
and it is from The
did with
Politician
some
by
Frank
Ben Platt
Sinatras.
and some other chick.
Well, I couldn't hear you then. Cameron talked over you.
It's called Unworthy of Your Love, and it is sung by Ben Platt and some other chick that I don't know.
I don't think I heard of that. I need to have a look at that.
It's from The Politician,
Rage.
which isn't actually about politics. It's more of a dramatic telenovela, but with white people,
Racist.
and not the "Oh my God, I got a finger cut, I'm gonna die" type stuff.
Oh.
Oh, is it from a thing
they're all
on
rich.
Netflix? Is that it?
Yeah,
Okay, that's probably why I
they
didn't.
just came out with season 2.
Oh.
That's probably why I didn't hear it. I don't have Netflix, so I'm like,
What just came out with season 2?
The Politician.
Oh.
Then again, I can't sing the entire thing, so it doesn't even
You know what?
Yes, r/no sleep king. What?
God, I'm trying so hard to convince Kohaki to join.
The only way to get her to join is if I invite her in, because I can do that, because I am the queen of the I am the queen of the server.
Why are you guys married?
Yeah.
And I am the royal knight that does her job well and on the side tries to kill the king, huh?
And I'm the
Hi,
random dipshit.
Hey, you know what I could do? I could grab my trumpet. I'll be right back with my trumpet in hand.
The dude. The almighty.
Do we have?
You didn't do
Trying to-
anything with me, so please stop mentioning my name.
Yeah,
I am busy trying to do
son.
proper paperwork.
All of them leaves.
What?
Okay, Huh?
I
Sure.
am trying to do paperwork, but I can't do anything without someone interrupting me. Cameron.
Paperwork involve a voice.
Charlie's trying to get
We don't
paperwork
pay you to
done for the
talk.
hotel. Oh.
Back to
Tone it
jazz.
down and calm
That's
everything.
jazz.
So,
Yeah, jazz is good. We like jazz, right? Jazz.
No, I don't like jazz. I don't like jazz. Jazz sucks.
105.7. I really need to learn the Wallace and Gromit theme for my trumpet. I really do.
Oh, the
Really wanna do that.
I love Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah.
The only
Yeah, I
instrument
love
have
it,
on
except
me
I
is
haven't
my
seen it in
mouth, 'cause I can
forever.
whistle.
But that's
We
because
must find the cheese, Gromit.
Evening,
Gromit.
the voice actor of Wallace passed away.
Oh. Alright.
Yeah. Passed away
Wallace and Gromit taught me that the moon was made of cheese. And because of that,
moon
I
is made
failed
of
first
cheese,
grade
but I
astronomy.
can't
the
taste
crackers,
it.
Gromit. We forgot
But I like the way
crackers.
the texture feels when I lick the surface. And the rumors all go around the world that I'm crazy because I can't even taste cheese. Oh, Bill Wirtz is amazing.
Wallace and Gromit has taught me that mice apparently can make sunglasses appear out of nowhere.
You're what?
The
I
mice,
can make
you know, when
sunglasses.
Mice can just magically spawn sunglasses.
and you remember when the Wacky Don't
But you
Stop.
know, the king killed them, so.
I haven't seen Wallace and Gromit in forever. I've seen the Night of the Were-Rabbit one, but I haven't seen much. I've seen the moon with the cheese.
Yeah,
haven't seen
that's the one with the mice. I've seen like all of them. I've seen the Grand Day Out, Long Trousers, even the one that was released like A Matter of Loaf and Death. There's also the one which introduced
If it's not Deku with her flute, it's Cameron with his fucking saxophone.
it's a trumpet.
No, it is not a saxophone. Saxophones are woodwinds. This is a brass.
Saxophone's woodwind.
And I also have my piano.
Or keyboard.
And my
Saxophones are
recorder
woodwind?
over here.
They're not made out of wood.
Saxophones are woodwind. Most woodwinds are made of metal, but they use a reed, which is the wood. Saxophones use reeds. Clarinets use reeds. Bass clarinets use reeds.
So if you blow
what
into
was
a
it?
violin,
Soprano.
does that make it a woodwind?
No, it just makes it another string instrument that's also useless.
Oh, Well,
Hey, you don't blow into-
excuse you.
Hey, I'm just
Violins
pointing the
are
fact.
the
You don't
feet.
play a violin with your mouth. You play with your hands and a bow.
Yes, ma'am.
Dude, we have a bass player from the orchestra in our jazz band, which he's pretty good at it. And I don't see him using his mouth to, blow
I blow in my
orchestra
strings
thing.
when there's too much rosin on them.
I just realised that this whole podcast just went through and no one has said or Becky, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm actually safe.
You just
Oh,
said that.
have I-
You just already
have I
did it.
not-
You broke it. You broke the go around. Way to go.
Well, I already said it.
Becky!
Wait.
Oh, Becky, I need you
That's
to
because there
hand me
was
the
no
piece of
extra
papers that are right
instrument
there.
left.
Charlie.
Hey, can you do that, please?
Do what? Who?
Charlie wants me to help look at some papers.
Yes, I need your help, darling.
I still don't understand. Why do you need a voice for papers?
I understand what you're saying. What do you mean you don't need a voice for papers?
You're talking about, I need to do some papers. Yet here you are talking about needing to do the papers. But, wait. Are we taking this out of context or no?
It's called multitasking.
You technically already are multitasking. It's called existing. Your heart beats while you're breathing. And you talk
God,
while you're
no, next.
breathing. Your
My
muscles
God.
move. It just
Oh,
exists. Your
God.
blood's always pumping. So you're always multitasking.
That's
Let me get some duct tape and let me just,
Shut my
sit
mouth?
still.
Yes, please and thank you.
Oh god.
Here,
Tape.
there you go.
What?
There we go.
What?
Now the trumpet or whatever he's playing is tied to his mouth because the duct.
Is anyone going
I
to
love how
address the
this just
fact that
became a-
Chip from Beauty and the Beast has severe lasting brain damage?
The what?
The what? The new?
You remember
or
the
old
original Beauty and the Beast?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Chip, the little teacup with a fracture on top
he
of his head.
Oh, yeah.
We're all
Yeah.
just going to ignore the fact that this kid is severely brain damaged now because he's literally fucking cracked.
Oh. I
No,
never
saw
thought that.
there was an image of that, except instead of like him be, it should just had a giant crack in his skull, and you just see his brain. He's like, is that my brain? Like, child.
Even worse,
you had
why
a
are we ignoring the fact that Beast slaughtered an entire wing's worth of servants? They were all turned into furniture, and the West Wing was filled with nothing but destroyed furniture.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, you
That-
ruined it for me.
Beast was a cold-blooded
That's like when-
murderer. Chip
Oh,
had
no.
brain damage,
Oh.
and Belle suffers from no less
PTSD.
than extreme
Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome. I was about to say Munchausen syndrome, but that's not it.
Yeah, Stockholm
That's
syndrome.
That also
Do you
reminded me.
think
I
that
walked
room
into
would
science,
smell?
and I'm talking about My Neighbor Totoro, and my 8th grade science teacher just goes up like, "Oh, you know that movie's about death and going to
I
hell."
love My Neighbor Totoro.
It's not. Everyone
Because
said
Because
that,
the cat
but
buses.
no,
I
everyone
love-
says that, but Studio
I love My
Ghibli
Neighbor
themselves
Totoro.
has said that's a bunch of fucking nonsense.
I love
Dude, I love My Neighbor Totoro.
I love My Neighbor
I'm Anya.
Totoro. That cat bus, I'm just like, so fluffy.
Right.
Don't.
I think my favorite movie is Howl's Moving Castle. I love the soundtrack. It's
That
the
is-
best. I love it.
That
I
is
love
so
how
Graveyard of
good.
the
that-
I would-
Fireflies. I know it's not Studio Ghibli, but that was a sad.
Ghibli.
That is
movie.
Studio Ghibli.
Yeah,
That is?
Ghibli.
Oh well, that was really really sad. I cried like twice.
My
I
favorite
haven't seen many
has got to
Studio
be
Ghibli films.
Spirited Away. That's my
Spirited
My
Away,
art
Howl's
art
Moving
class was
Castle, and
gonna watch
Porco
that.
Rosso are probably my
My
three
class
tops.
was going to watch Spirited Away, but we had a substitute and we didn't get to watch it. And in closer to the end of the year, we did get to watch part of it in our B-Day homeroom that I had. Except we never got to finish it before coronavirus started, and I never got to finish seeing Spirited Away. But I didn't
Ooh.
want to see that. I think we got to like let's see, it was after the pig scene. It started getting dark, and it was at that bridge. I think that's where we stopped. Right about there.
A horrible monster wearing a mask comes in, eats everyone, and then the movie ends on a sad note. They all die.
No, they
We're gonna
dude,
don't.
that's awesome. I would
my
love to
favorite
see that.
studio.
No, it
I wanna see
does
that in
not.
context.
As I don't want to spoil the
I wanna
movie.
see
I'm not
that
going
in
to spoil one of the greatest animated features of all time.
I know.
Dude, I want to see that in context.
I got it on like DVD. Should like do like after
Yeah,
this
she
one,
had it on VHS, I think.
after like our first movie of it. I just got an idea. After like we do this is it Canadian animation thing? We should do like the Spirited Away as our next movie thing.
You're all gonna hate me for this,
Absolutely.
but favorite Studio Ghibli movie for me has got to be Ponyo.
Dude, I had that. That movie.
I forgot about
since
Ponyo.
the first time
Ponyo
I've
is
ever watched it.
amazing.
It never changed.
I
It's the same as I remembered it when I was like 5. Oh,
I
I cried during that movie.
I love any movie from Studio Ghibli. They were just like the best anime movies.
Dude, I
Ponyo
freaking
is so
love
cute.
Ponyo. I remember watching that forever ago. It's the best.
I got
Have any of you guys seen Major Pain?
What is the boy's name?
Yes.
Ponyo?
Wait, I have my thing
hold
right
on.
here.
Wait.
Sasuke, I think that's
Sasuke.
It says Sosuke.
Sasuke?
Sasuke.
Dude, Naruto copied.
Okay.
No.
Let me see if I could do Ponyo's fucking high voice.
Sasuke.
What did she say? She was like Ponyo loves Sasuke or something like that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so like, my name is not Eudora, it's Ponyo. Let's go find Sasuke.
Right.
It's like very hype.
That's one of the lines. I remember that line.
Love Sasuke!
No.
What? What?
I think that was pretty accurate. Sounds fairly accurate. I remember that.
Yeah, her voice is like
What's the other
very
one
high.
that you just said about the dot or whatever?
The dot?
Oh, my name is not Eudora, it's Ponyo.
Oh, isn't that when that one guy captures her back and ends up?
Yeah, her father. Her father was trying to
You
change her
say that.
back into a
Yeah.
fish, and she starts turning into a human and goes into like this really weird. What can I describe that? It looks like a mutated duck. And I was like, what?
What I
Yeah.
never understood about that part in particular is her dad's like, "No, humans are bad," and
Yeah.
I'm sitting here watching it like, you yourself are human.
Yeah, he is
Yeah, but
human.
he swapped over to being like all natural or something. He basically became a hippie.
No, he married the spirit of the ocean, if I remember correctly.
And became a hippie. Became a magical hippie.
And
In
had
a
like
nutshell, that's what he is. A
a
magical hippie.
heck of a lot of daughters. And I mean like a heck of a lot of them.
Oh, you read the line
Bro, that's
wrong.
because the is it spirit of the ocean? It's because she's basically a fish, and fish lay lots of eggs. Haven't you guys seen salmon? How their reproduction cycle works? It's just smack, load of eggs, smack, and then boom, children. Nutshell.
So we're just
Simplified.
so should we just like continue talking about other movies and such that we like enjoy watching, or should we wait until like after movie night then do that?
I know one movie I do like.
Amazing.
Oh dear, you
One movie
okay,
I
guys?
do like is this.
Yeah, I tried to talk while I was swallowing a piece of Kit Kat.
I know
Kit
one
Kat,
movie
if you need anyone to sponsor,
Kit Kat.
Becky,
So
could you do me a favor and check if Kohaku has permissions to join the podcast?
no, she does not. I can give her.
She does not.
No, it's only
There's this
for SweetiClub members.
There's this one movie I remember seeing a while ago. It's really funny. You want
But
to
there-
hear the name?
It might. Hang on, see if I can.
Oh, I know a one-liner from Ponyo, and I don't know if you guys are gonna remember it.
I watched Ponyo like about maybe a month ago, so I might.
I'm
I'm
so
gonna-
confused. There's a line that says, "This is not weed killer. This is the purest ocean water, and it keeps me from drying out on land." So that doesn't make him human.
Yeah, well, it's because he doesn't. I think it's because he doesn't like touching dry land or something, or it's because he has this, like, I don't know, a curse from the Lady of the Ocean thing or something.
Okay,
Maybe it's because he boinked the spirit of the ocean without protection, and now he has like ocean god AIDS.
One movie
I'm
I do
dead.
remember watching is Major Pain, and it's so funny. I love the movie. It's so funny. It's like
It is very much a product of its time. A lot of those jokes just
Major
didn't age
Pain.
well.
Turn your balls into sour, extra guacamole sauce. Oh, that's a colon. That's what it was, right? I think it was colon. Blast your colon with a side of extra guacamole sauce.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I remember there's like,
Oh, hello.
Oh!
Hey. She's got mute. God, mic on mute.
That's right. A new challenger approaching.
Long skin
wow,
in the
it
head
just
with the
happened
flats
to
out
be
of
an
my
18.
sword.
Yeah. She's got her
Guys,
mic on mute, so
Let me give her a little bit of a
Y'all milk.
introduction here.
That's right, SweetiClub. It's the blast from your past with that sass and lolly ass.
Oh
So
my
what's that from?
god.
oh my
Is that- was
lord.
Helsing Ultimate Abridged. Tell me, Jolly Wally, am I moe enough for you?
Hey, King, can you look at me real quick?
I look at you.
He
You're
is
in
looking at you, kid.
Okay, you seem to have something in your eye, and it's kind of really gross, so I'm just gonna cover my eyes while I take it out. Ooh, sorry, I didn't mean for my sword to go through your eye.
Oh.
I can see that.
Oof.
That's all right.
About an hour and
Now
20 minutes.
reach in and get it out.
No. Anyway, I got an appointment now. Bye.
Okay, bye. So is anyone actually gonna do an Becky, or am I
See
actually
ya.
gonna be like the first podcast?
No.
on the-
To me,
Nope.
yeah, Kate Az did it earlier. Yeah, I remember
he
hearing
did.
it from earlier.
He did, but only Az did. That's why I was like, am I
He's
actually?
the king.
Yeah.
Oh,
Queen.
Kohaku can't
Smash,
unmute herself?
The norm. King, queen, smash, smash. You know, the norm.
What?
Smashy
Now I
washy.
actually want to draw a king with a sword in his eye.
Yeah, big for. Oh,
Hey, look, it's
no.
not an hour and 20 minutes.
I'm getting tired. It's like about 11:20.
I wonder why. Maybe it's because you're British.
Yes, in time zone.
Wow.
Mainly because you're British. What?
What is this bit? What are you trying to do?
I
I
don't
love
know.
how
It's
King is just here with a sword in his
British.
eye.
Alright, I'm just gonna do this quick request and probably finish it from here because this is just like gone all chaotic.
Wait, I'll do
and...
King a favor, and since we're closing, I'll take the sword out of his eye and then just put it in his chest so he can hold it.
Alright, I'm just gonna quickly. Where is it? Where is it? Where
I like
is it?
trains.
Meow.
Is it muffin time?
Yes, it is.
But is it time to die?
Okay.
No.
Alright, I'm gonna do my best Lilith impression that I can. Now keep in mind,
Yeah.
Lilith doesn't have a voice, does she?
no, she does not. So this is gonna be like what I'm basing on her characteristics alone. She's wild, but she's
Sassy.
also she's like angel, but
Regal.
more more
Sassy.
Regal
seductive.
Archangel.
She's
This
like
sounds like a regal archangel.
no, she's a succubus. I can't pronounce it very well. Is it succubus?
Succubus.
So, for those of you who aren't familiar
60
with full biblical lore, I want to say Judaism, they believe that Adam had two wives. Eve was his second.
I heard
His
this before.
first was Lilth. And
Yeah, I heard
she
this
was created completely equal from the same clay that Adam was. And because of that, she refused to be subservient. She refused to bow to Adam's demand. And for being a strong, independent woman, God cast her out of Eden and made her the mother of all demons.
This sounds a lot like what modern things are going through. Strong, independent one. Except it's not going the way that went.
What are you
Yeah.
trying to say?
I'm just gonna pretty much
I don't
base
know.
it on just a very posh yet very seductive person. So I'm just gonna.
It's basically Alistair, except female and much more seductive.
Yeah, pretty
Wait,
much.
who plays Al in the SweetiClub?
That would be
Oh, well.
Tony. That would be Tony. But
You
he
gotta
can't.
get sensuous.
He
Make it a
can't.
little
Great, let me
breathy.
block him.
No. He can't make it. Alright, here I go. Now this is just. I'm just gonna probably just say, hello there. I'm Queen Lilith. I'm Lilith, Queen of Hell, and probably say
Wait,
like
let me
a
try to-
hello, darlings.
Come on, darling.
Oh god dang it, every time! Oh lord. Alright, let's just get this over. Why, hello there. It's a pleasure to meet you. I am Lilith, Queen of Hell. It's a pleasure to meet you, darlings.
I could see that.
I hate you for that.
I could see that.
At every instant, every person on this podcast has got a nosebleed.
Well, wait, let me just make sure if I can achieve one real quick, you know. Sorry, I don't have one yet.
I do.
No, actually, I haven't. I
That's very
don't.
bold of you to assume. I'm holding my nose for a completely unrelated reason. I have you know.
I gave you a line to say.
Me?
Mhm.
As Lilith? Okay.
Yeah.
If I continue
Alright.
this, I might get a nosebleed.
Alright. Go on then.
Basically, Charlie just got into some trouble.
Oh, okay. And you want me to be like all motherly? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I could do
What's
that.
this bag made out of?
Wait, let me mentally prepare myself, please.
okay. I'm just
No
gonna
preparation.
I'm gonna
I
just
like those
tease.
better. They work better.
Why, as darling, do you like me talking to you?
Where is this?
Baby, you know it.
What?
Becky is what
Anything
you
else
might
you'd like
refer
to
to as
inquire?
a tired bean.
Yes, I am a
Yes.
tired bean.
So please leave before anything else happens.
She's the one who put this on herself. She's like, great idea. Everyone else is American. I'll stay up till said time. So then we can do these things, because why not? This seems like a lot of fun.
Let's hurry
Fun
up
and
and bring this to
pleasure.
a close so Becky
Please.
can lay down.
Please.
so
Yeah.
Farewell, my lovely darlings, and hopefully, please ask for more Lilith requests so I can tease
Please.
all
Thank
these
you.
people
Good
in
night.
here.
Why am I thinking of
Farewell.
Helltaker Lucifer? I
And
really
we'll
want to
see
play
you all
Helltaker
next
right now,
time.
you know? Really
Don't
wanna play
forget to like,
Helltaker
comment,
right
and
Give us
subscribe.
more Lilith requests so that I can fuel my Becky fan fiction.
See ya.
Good.
Give some Charlie request, I guess, because I'm not busy at all.
Just to
Or
fulfill
don't,
your
or
needs.
don't, or don't.
Yeah, whatever. Farewell.